Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 2K continues. Rise versus Denial, and Denial are 2-0 down here in the semi-final, and it's looking like this is going to be a great start for Rise, who are completely slaying. Nezza's going to jump over the wall. That's going to be a 2-point play. Connects with it, and unfortunately, the animation of the ball was not able to go quick enough for him to pick up the kills, but Wheat's in a position to pick up one. Of course, this is still a Denial host. We didn't change games, so you would expect to see Denial play a little bit better on the respawn. Nezza has a drone, goes for one, connects, 3-0, already in favor of Rise chance.
Yeah, and Weeks was on fire right there. Got off to a nice little 6-0 start before he finally gets dropped as that one point toss. Shot, throw, whatever you want to call it, goes in. So Denial, again, just going to be fighting for like last control as much as possible. Just want to control the drone essentially. And if the kills go in their favor, they'll make a break, try to get a play, get a point or two. But for the most part, just trying to waste as much time as possible. Obviously, then being on the unfavorable side. And that's exactly what you saw Clay do right there. Hung out in glass, able to pick up the drone carrier. Doesn't go right for the drone, just kind of hanging around glass more, picking up kills.
JCap now picks up the drone, throws out a stun, connects with one. Doesn't have any teammates actually pushing into the enemy base, so may not throw this one over the wall, but instead looks to try and make a play himself. Immediately falls though. However, Clay now sizes his push. He drops, replays, and try and get some control of glass. There's the first kill. Can he find the second? The drone's going to reset in 2 seconds. Chino keeps it alive, and rather than throwing that one out of bounds, it looks like he may actually push his bottom middle. Teammate in support, he wins the gunfight, and Chino, as easy as that, could just slide over and maybe go for two. Another knee slide. 5-0 Rise with 3 minutes still to play. If Chino can stay alive here and pick up some more kills, you could see someone from Rise essentially just throw that drone into the enemy base, make sure they don't go for the 1-point play, intentionally miss that and go for two, but no, the 1-point play comes in from Theory as Chino and Wheats both drop 6-0 in favor of Rise.
Yeah, Rise coming out really hot right now. You saw Denial, they had maybe 45 seconds of glory where they were trying to put something together. When they had drone control, but were able to do absolutely nothing, so it looks like another 1-point toss is going to come in. Doesn't connect, but doesn't matter. Neslo able to just jump it in for two. So 2.5 minutes, only halfway through this, and Rise already has 8 points. That is obviously a very good start for them. It looks like Wheat is going to be trying to take control of the drone as well. Already beat one player. His teammates are definitely in support of him right now. Going to be going on top blue. Going to try and get the dunk. Well, not really going to toss it in. Attach picks up 2-piece, but they have not.
9 points with 2 minutes left to play. Denial yet to pick up a single point in this game.
The question is, can Rise get 10?
You want to see someone just go for an AC 1-point throw. That's going to be the goal. I think they may have to give up 2 points here. I don't think they're going to be able to stop Young Attach as he does get his 2-point play. Now this is really key. How are Rise going to respond to this? They need to be careful because the drone has been picked up by Clay. Chino's playing mid-map. Placed that in glass. Chino hunting him down. Should be able to pick up this kill. No, Clay able to outmaneuver him and get a 1-point play. So good little bit of a comeback coming in from Denial.
Yeah, I mean, as obvious it is to say, just the fact that they were able to get even a few points is much better than that 9-0 deficit that they were once on. So right now, it's just basically for that second round, making the deficit a little bit easier. Is the 1-point toss is actually going to be intercepted by Replays. Replays, very objective-minded type player, doing some great work right there to be able to get that interception from him, saving the round from being ended early.
Another 1-point throw goes in. This one does connect, and it will be over early. 4:11, the time to beat. It's nothing too impressive. Could have been significantly quicker, but the important thing now from Denial is they were able to get a few points on the board. That was the key, because for a minute there it looks as if that was going to be a 10-0 shutout. But they were able to minimize their losses, get 3 points. Now going over to this side, you need to see Denial go for a lot of those 1-point throws, Chance.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if Rise can score 8 in 2.5 minutes, Denial has 4 to work with, and they only have to score 7. So, without a doubt, it was doable. You were right to say that those 3 points were absolutely huge for Denial on that side, despite getting, the 10 points scored on them. Theory actually able to pick up a really nice 2-piece right there to try and work possibly a 1-point play going down. He's going to take the shot,
Oh,
not quite able to connect, just a tiny bit short. I just don't think he had the distance judged quite out properly. It looks like Neslo able to come around and put in the 2 points anyway. So we've seen Neslo do that twice now, where drone ends up right under the portal after a missed shot, and then he just pops it right up for a 2-point play.
There he connects with one though. 13-3. Rise continuing their aggression, and the key so far to the successful starts of both round 1 and 2 for Rise has been glass control. That has just been the sole reason their starts to both these rounds have been so good. Wheats just locking it down. This time Theory's going to have it. He passes to Chino, and Chino, alley-oop, 2-point play, 15-3 now with 3 minutes left. Denal, they need something, Chance. I really don't know what to tell you. It's getting a little bit out of hand at this point.
Yeah, I thought 7 was reasonable for them to catch up on this half, but even then I figured it'd be tough, so I think 12 is, you know, leaps and bounds ahead of what that was. So yeah, I think it's safe to say game over. I think Rise is able to take this, and they're just, you know, piling on right now. Another 1-point toss comes in from Neslo. Neslo now sitting at 8, like, upling score point things for his team.
Yeah, they're about to get 20 points. This is pretty out of hand, to be honest. I think it's more surprising to me the fact that Denal only got 3 points. I know Denal's going to be extremely unhappy with the delay they had, and, you know, rightfully so. It's definitely a factor. When you have to wait so long, because there's no practice really that can prepare you for tournament play. So, kind of feel bad for them in that sense.
Yeah, I agree. It's also draining for a break. Well, they are able to put, you know, a little bit of hope on the board. But yeah, the toughest part is just trying to get back into that, like, tournament sort of mindset. Like, it's one thing just to, like, get your shot warmed back up. Like, they're pro players. They can do that relatively quickly. But, yeah, just to go from, like, being amped up to just having a complete lull, it's really hard to come back and take a match as seriously with, like, the same ferocity as what they originally started with.
I mean, the game not over yet. Minute and a half, down by 10. But I think you'll see Neslo just play the drone for time now. Just try and bleed that clock down a little bit. And that's all they need to do. And they will win the series 3-0. Minute 19, time ticking. Drone's finally reset. It's now going to go. They need to go now. Attach. Thinking about the drone. A 1-point play just isn't going to cut it. Needs to go for 2s every single time, but doesn't look like they're going to be able to do that. Wheats fighting over the drone. Time is ticking. Theory with 1, an assist, and the drone carrier should be dead any second now. Oh my replays! The double beatdown. He just slapped everyone across the face, but Wheats intercepts anyway, so it doesn't even matter. That's GG.
I mean, I didn't personally get to witness it be down. It sounded amazing, though.
That was sick.
Wheats on the other end did have a really nice play, picking up the kill, and then after the kill, able to jump up for the interception, going for the twofer, so to speak. But yeah, 18-6, without a doubt, game over. Rise versus Optic will be your final. I'm pretty sure Rise won the 2K last week, I think, so they're on a good run as far as 2Ks are concerned.
Yep,
Optic, they're on a run for pretty much everything else, though, so it'll be an interesting matchup.
Well, just waiting for the time to run out. 18-7. And there it is. Game over. We will have a Rise Optic Gaming Grand Final, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be good. Both semifinals a 3-0, so despite delays, we're not too heavily delayed. For now, quick commercial break. When we return, Grand Final.